ที่โทรตามเขาละเดี๋ยวเขา
ครับ
กำลังจะเข้ามาครับอีกอันหนึ่งเนี่ยเขาทำโครงการอันนั้นอาจารย์เคนับอะเคนับไปคล้ายๆปอแก้วปอกระเจ้าอะนะแต่เป็น National Agenda ของทางมาเลย์
ครับ
ทีนี้เขาไปใช้สองอย่างใช้ไปเลี้ยงงัวนะครับปลูกประมาณสักเดือนหนึ่งนะแล้วตัดเอาไปเลี้ยงงัวมันประสิทธิ์โปรตีนสูงอ่ะแล้วก็งัวก็จะโดยเฉพาะงัวนมอ่ะนะมันจะให้นมเยอะ Hi Cindy
ใช่
Hello
Hello สวัสดีครับซินดี
สวัสดีค่ะ
Cindy I would like to introduce Professor Dr.
Rapuri
Warapul yeah
Varapuri yeah
Warapul
uh I introduce myself I am
yeah
Mr. Dr. Varapuri Munsin just call me nickname is man man is easy to call if you say it in Thai sometimes it's very difficult for accent okay never mind I just introduce because I am happy to talk to you because Dr. Sanat, Dr. Sanat,สวทช. Talk to me. You have the good project that is very interesting. You look in the future. That is the trend of the world's AI. That is very interesting. So I am happy you interview on of your project and you are related connection with some university in England or in Malaysia, we can get uh, opportunity in Thailand or in Cambodia, in Laos, and in Vietnam or China. Because I have got the connection with in China. On of the project, maybe we can link together. Okay, thank you very much for introduce myself. Okay.
Yeah thank you คุณแมน Wow you're man นะ very manly
Dr. Man
Okay
Dr. Man Professor Man
ev- everyone that Dr. Sanat recommend is always priority on my list
Yeah.
from Thailand. He only introduce good customers or potential partners. Yeah. And what I have is my company focus on 3 areas. So I quickly run through the 3 areas. One of them is agriculture, from plantation to intermediary product to finished product. Okay, so that's with the plantation and agriculture. The second area is wellness. So wellness, I have AI equipment. As you know, the world now, the most famous is using non-intrusive equipment. You don't need to eat medicine, no need to take injection, no need operation. Yeah. So the AI equipment, as you know, medical equipment, very famous, is now China. Used to be Germany and Japan. Yeah. But the world has changed and China is very strong now. And the third area that I'm doing is education. Okay, so my education will link to the first product I'm doing and second product as well. Plus, it includes technology as well, because I was ex Microsoft, and then 10 years after I come out, 10 years I represent open source SUSE Linux for Novell. Yeah, so I've got the paid source Microsoft and the open source, which is SUSE Linux. Okay, so technology wise, for everything in education, I am very interested, not just getting people trained on technology. When I was in Microsoft, no choice. That's my role. I just train. But sometimes I cannot stop myself. I do something outside my portfolio, which is getting jobs for those who certify. Okay, so when they are certified, they get jobs. That's why now I'm looking at it. I've done that in Singapore. I've done that in Malaysia, and I've done that in the Philippines. Yeah. So that's why I think coming back, I can do more now because I'm my own boss, and I don't have just the target to meet educating people about the technology. Now I can go further, which is my real ambition. You learn the technology, you must use it, right? You must apply it so that you can get money and a career, develop a career, get money out of what you learn. So I think the world is changing. Education must include the ability to give people assurance that this is valuable. Sometimes this age now, a lot of students, they don't believe in the piece of paper anymore. Some of them now, after high school, they rather go out and get what they call job experience. Yeah. And they feel that they are one step earlier into the job stream, which is critical because the world is full of empty vacancies, but the world is full of people jobless because it's a mismatch. So if you are qualified, but what you qualify cannot help you do a job, so the employer won't employ you. So the mismatch causes big gap in vacancies versus job availability. So this is what I see as opportunity. If I come back and do what I have done seems to be a very good precedent of what is really needed now. Okay, so that's on education. So Kun Man,
Yes.
which area are you interested?
Uh,
All the area or just education? So I can focus to talk to
yes,
you.
I am expert because I graduate from Ireland, University of Limerick, Ireland, PhD in political science. Now I am a lecturer at Chulalongkorn University with Surin branch. I am teaching more than 20 years, and in the meantime, I am the president of a Green Earth Association. I clean in agriculture because now the trend of in Thailand is uh, uh, they can organic or healthy food, right? Like I talked to Dr. Sanat. I just came back from Phetchabun, Lomsak. I stay in Pilap Farm. It's organic farm. It's very well known in Lomsak or maybe in Thailand. Everything they create from farmer. From farmer, everything is organic. They look at the homestay and they manage it very good. And before I was invited from some they want to open the wellness in Pattaya. The target group is Chinese or old people to create. They use the fund rising from digital coin, Banyan Tree Bank in America, but it's not success yet. They wait for. They ask me to control. They want me to become the president of the wellness center and to bring university as well. And the trend of university, I just wrote curriculum in bachelor degree in AI education and AI in engineering, both two subjects. The trend people must know AI. Today, I cannot use every day. I use Google to search for information and to use ChatGPT and Cider, DeepSeek, every AI. I knew I use this. I pay the license. That is really helpful and very fast. But the weak point of the AI is to make some people, if they not knowledge, they will believe it and they will don't understand the trend. If they know, it's like the tool is very fast. It's like I make like some thesis or article. I use ChatGPT. I put in some article. I want to know some the topic after. They load it to me just only 1 second or 3 seconds. It depends on the power of the CPU. So I know the guideline to write an article. That is very interesting. That Dr. Sanat told me, oh, you want to include or to find some student to attend the class in AI or in some certificates. You can decide. It's a shortcut. It's very helpful for people. You see, if you got the degree from bachelor degree that you mentioned before, students in Thailand, they leave the university or school, secondary school. They pay for bachelor degree 200,000 or 300,000 to graduate for 3 or 4 years bachelor degree. And the minimum start the salary for the public or private 15,000 baht a month. It's not enough. So that's why if they can get the money, the student or some people, they have the second job online. They use a ChatGPT. They use some like the photo. They make the TikTok or the trend to create money a lot. That is if you use AI that can create money. Or like some farmer, they use AI technology to control the water, to control temperature for the crop farm, like to grow mushroom or vegetable organic. That is very important. That is the big market. But for the certificates, for myself, we can separate for 2 options. One, for people, they expert in English. The other ones, for Thai people, they cannot speak English and they can speak Thai. We can teaching in Thai and got the degree in certificate in Thai. If they want in English, we want to pass in English as well. That is 2 options. And that's 2 options, 2 price. In English, so expensive. Thai is cheaper. It's they divide market, rich, middle, and poor. And they can study anywhere in the world online teaching, and to make like the report or homework sent by email, Google form or something like that. That is certificate. And homework or like the from agriculture. I told you my experience. They call Life University in Thailand มหาลัยชีวิต They just say it's wrong because everything you wrote you learn in the classroom but not go outside. Everything is making. You cannot drive a car on the whiteboard. You cannot learn English by you cannot talk to foreigner. But now it's easy. Not foreigner. Foreigner is AI or robot or something. Everything can face to face can talk in English by AI. And like for the agriculture, okay, you can learn and you can send the homework or report by video clip that you work. And the teacher or the instructor can read and report. They give like for you plant the tree, how long, the day, and what capacity, and it's how it's grow up, and you can make the point. If they can reach the requirement, they pass. That's it.
Yes.
My report.
There are some. I agree with most of the thing you are saying.
Yeah.
Except that in real life,
Yeah.
for example, agriculture,
Mm.
my thoughts or I would want to do the online as a preliminary, but they must have hands-on experience. Okay, meaning nothing is more important than sweat it out in the sun. Yeah, if you are agriculture, yeah, unless you want to train them 100%, just sit in a room and everything become robotic. Yeah, it can be done, but that's not something I would push all the way to that, because then everybody will be very just facing computer every day and just controlling equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't have the pleasure of experiencing the life of a farmer. Okay, so certain courses, technical courses, yes, it can be done online and all that. But what has taught me the difference between exam of Microsoft, yeah, and the exam of open source SUSE Linux, to be honest, I worked 7 years in Microsoft, pushing technical training and certification, yeah. But ultimately, I find the value in open source. Why? Because the open source, the exam, they give you the exam and give you a scenario. You have to do it, yeah, online. You do it. If you halfway, you do wrong, you have to go back and fix it. And sometimes if the mistake is too difficult, you fail. Yeah. I have lecturers who failed. They were so proud. They were top scorer in Microsoft, system engineer, developer, and they are professors. They say, no problem, the training, when we gave the open source training, they went through it. They said, oh, we can self-learn. Just give me the material. We learn from the material, and then we can teach the student. I say, the open source has got one weird request. As a lecturer, you must pass yourself. Because if you fail, they won't allow you to train. Okay? Even though they are not so famous like Microsoft. Yeah. But the lecturer, when they fail, they actually came to me and said, my goodness, we thought it was easy, because with Microsoft, you can pass because there's a lot of objective questions. You do A, B, C, sometimes fluke shot, you pass. But SUSE Linux, they give you a scenario. So you have to go in and do it. So if you cannot finish it, you fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you pass a certain percentage when you reach there. So actually, because of that, I admire SUSE Linux training and certification over a branded Microsoft. Yeah. because I realized with Microsoft, not all those that pass very well are 100%. I can confidently say they know what they are doing, because it could be fluke shot and they got it right because they circle B and the answer was B, but they wasn't sure it's A, B, or C. Yeah. Whereas Novell doesn't give you that. They give you a scenario, you got to use your technical knowledge to go through it. So if you cannot accomplish, means you fail. And I think that's a better test to me lah. Yeah. So having said that, same thing. I think like agriculture, like I have ideas, which Dr. Sanat has very good ideas also. He was saying, like, why don't we do something with the practical involved? I said, no issue, because I have this 2,000 hectare plantation. So we can do a lot of things, including animal husbandry, and besides what we embark on, which is kennel plantation right now. But we will be doing more. Yeah. And then also, I have linkage to my friends in China, or my god sister, they own the tea plantation. So we can have culture involvement, have like a tea ceremony. Yeah. Go there, see the plantation, how to plant, how to maintain the tea. Yeah. And how to pluck tea, how to process tea, how to enjoy culturally, how to brew the right tea. Okay. So these are some of the things that we can look at. And another is, we can, because of that, we can give them a job. Like, for example, if they complete and they love tea, they can have a career. We'll give them to be like an agent or distributor of the tea, because the plantation is owned by the people working with us. Yeah. So we can pack the tea, supply to them, and they already go back Thailand or Malaysia, they've got a job. Yeah. Another one is food, F&B. We can do that. We can also do that with hospitality. Like Thailand, most famous is massage, right?
Yeah.
So Malaysia famous is the Malay have got the traditional and the native traditional practice, where after birth, they do something and they drink some jamu, and they look better than when they were single. Single, they may be a bit plump. Then after delivery, even worse, they got very fat, tummy, everything. But the rescue time is when they have the first baby. Then if they do the practice, then they are going to look better and slimmer than before. So there are many secrets of each country that we should adopt, put it together as a package, and offer it as not only high-end technical AI courses. Now, talking about AI, when you talk about AI, there's a lot of risk. So you must talk about cybersecurity. Okay. So I'm working with Philippines and the government there. Who is the best hacker in ASEAN? Filipinos, right? They're very good at hacking. So their government has started a syllabus, which by June will be launching on cybersecurity. And I'm working with previous training institute that I worked with when I was in Microsoft, when I was in Novell. Yeah, they've trained every year thousands of students on the courses I do with them. So now they are very keen hearing that I'm back into education, they want to come back and do something together. So they were the ones who brought up, why don't, from Philippine side, we contribute on the cybersecurity. And I said, that is really good. And then I have another program, which is 2 years. Last time was 4 years. Then over the last COVID period, it was a 4-year course, yeah, online. And then they realized that now the world has changed. Everybody want to get to the job market faster. So if you keep them 4 years, a lot of them, like I mentioned earlier, they don't want this type of long courses. They want to get out and do a job. So now our course is reduced to 2 years. 1 year full-time, 5 days a week. Second year, 6 hours in 1 week. Yeah. So it depends on the institute we work with, how they arrange that. And then the rest of the time, Monday to Friday, they get a job 9 to 5. Yeah. Online. They can be working with a company in Singapore, in Malaysia, in Thailand, in Philippines, in Vietnam, in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, in UK, whichever, depending on the result that they get. Yeah. So they get 6 months apprenticeship. They are paid also. So the pay that they collect in that 6 months should be sufficient to cover partial of the whole course fee. Okay. The degree is 2 years, and the degree is the only one that allows them to have 6 months apprenticeship second year. If they take diploma, is 1 year, but there's 0 apprenticeship and 0 degree. Yeah, only diploma. So what happens is how we deliver or we work with you, Kun Man, is
Yeah.
this. If your university want to adopt, right?
Yeah.
There are 2 ways you can adopt. One, there is what we call option 1. Your university just buy the whole syllabus, the course, per person, roughly only about less than $5,000 for the 2 year. Okay.
Yeah.
So your university then can deliver, like you say in Thai. Yeah. You just buy the course, and I think you can still tie to the certificate from London. Okay. Now, this is one way to do it. Second way, if your university has got this lifelong learning or alumni, yeah, and they want to run this like a normal degree program, but they don't have lecturers and then don't want to train too many people and all that, they can sign up on the 2-year course based on the schedule of our Singapore provider. Okay, so all the training done online. So the university only need a facilitator and somebody to collect money from students to help students on the spot if they don't understand what goes on online. Okay, so that's another way to do it. And that one, I think 2 years is 12,000. Diploma, 6,000. Degree, 12,000. Okay, so that way, we have easy way to collaborate. So for the 2-year course, the apprenticeship is there. So, but the one that, let's say, Thai University buy that below 5,000, same course for 2-year degree. They run their own training. Apprenticeship is also up to them. They arrange their own apprenticeship. Yeah. So this are ways we can do with the serious education. Then there is the other education short courses, which is also technical AI, cyber security, yeah, and even ChatGPT, DeepSeek, all these different short AI courses. So that is, currently they have 12 modules, yeah. But in Malaysia, what we do is we are working on those modules not with students, but with companies. Yeah, I'm a committee member of Federation Manufacturer Malaysia. Yeah, so I'm going to be recommending to FMM, but the principal has already worked on Petronas and on Malaysia Airlines, yeah, where they go in and say, look, we have this standard 12 modules, but if you need it to be tweaked to your corporate or enterprise need, we will do it if there's a volume or a quantity, yeah. Then we can run short modules with all these enterprises. Then the customers are working people. So it's more value added to what is new and what is needed in the workplace, not certificate-based training.
Interesting. But my experience for Thai student, just try. But I know Chinese student, I talked to the president of university for 2 or 3 university that I mentioned. I talked to Dr. Snat before. Pittsburgh University, Eastern University in Ubon Ratchathani, or Southeast Asia University in Bangkok. Most of Chinese students, they study online. 90%. But they want to get the visa to stay in Thailand. They don't want to stay in China. Now in China, the crisis of student, they no job. They want to search a job in outside. First, they online course you can study in China in anyway in many state, but they say no, I want to live in Thailand. I want to get the visa for 2 years, and the visa I learn online, but the commitment between Thai university and immigration. My experience, I talked to many universities. They want to learn online, but the condition for immigration, student must leave like the Southeast Asian University in Bangkok. Student must have the residence in Bangkok or in Ubon. Student must have the residence or hire accommodation in Ubon. Okay, the university says okay, no problem. But before immigration, they will warn. They come to look at student. They study in university. If okay, they just give 1 week or 3 days. All student they will come and sit, and they just count of student. Okay, you not leave and you stay here by law. Okay, 2 years. 2 years they got the certificate. And all Chinese student, they study in Thai. They study Thai, but they wrote everything. They have interpreter from Thai lecturer to Chinese student. And all Chinese students, they do homework in China, in Chinese. and then they use Google Translate in Thai. That is it's drama. Now education in Thailand is business. Is business. Now many university in Switzerland, like the Southampton or David Costa. I don't know. I can't remember. The president of David Costa in Zurich. They just call me many times. They want me to study online. I say no. They follow me 3 years to study master degree. I say no. Enough for me. But Chinese student online, they pay money. They learn not success in Thailand. But they want the visa, get visa, but learning online, but get the visa to stay in Thailand for 2 years, 3 years.
Okay. Let me tell you what I know about China. Okay. 20 over years, I go on invitation by China government to China every year, 2 to 3 times a year. Okay. Now, the thing with education China, the student, if they are to get a degree, say from Thailand, they must show that 2 years they are in Thailand, okay, or 4 years, depending on, they don't care how they do it, can be online in Thailand,
Yeah.
but they cannot be in China. If they are in China and do the course in Zurich or wherever, their certificate is void, okay, it's not recognized
Yeah.
by the Ministry of Education China. So if the methodology how it is done, if the certificate is given by Thailand, they must be in Thailand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say my course, I'm doing it in Malaysia. I can still link the institute that work with me, can still don't do anything, just provide the place so the student go there. The training is actually online through our global facilitator, okay, our trainer. Our global trainer can be anywhere where we have appointed trainers or certified trainers to do the training, okay? Before, like Microsoft and SUSE Linux, we were so worried about cross-border. Yeah, the reason is the Microsoft Press books in Southeast Asia is so cheap. Yeah, because I did the ASEAN edition. Australia, America, they use American pricing, which is about 3 times the cost of the Causeway of ASEAN. So I got into trouble because one smart Australian training provider bought a pallet of the training material and ship it to Australia for the training. But it did have the word printed ASEAN edition. So the custom hooked onto it, and then they came to query me, yeah? And that training partner got into trouble, have to pay penalty, yeah? Because he's not supposed to use ASEAN material. He's supposed to, actually, word for word is the same. It's just that because we've got cheaper printing costs, and I wanted to make it better for ASEAN, so I created the ASEAN edition. But I didn't know other people were eyeing it and say, if we were to use an Asian pricing and train, it would drop my cost by a lot. So this is something that I want to share. the trend has changed. Now they say we can do it global. We can give it, we can do digital and we can give across the board. Whoever got the technology, the ability to do it, run with it. So the world has changed. Yeah. So having said that, I think it's very interesting sharing what you know and understand, and what I am able to share, of past experiences I had. So I believe that if you are keen, definitely we can work a lot of things out under education portfolio.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one. The second is on agriculture. If I do short courses that enable, and it doesn't mean that I only do Malaysia. Yeah, Malaysia, I do it is because that project, I'm the full consultant, so an exclusive consultant. So I can plan around it and do how I want to do it. Yeah. But if you have agriculture and you are in well control, and you can come up with a package like go there, see what Thailand agriculture is all about. Yeah, we can do it as well. That means we can offer a good package that consists of maybe 2-3 countries they can go to during the summer holiday or something within either 2 weeks or a month. Yeah, they travel to Thailand, to Malaysia, to China. Yeah, and observe how the different countries do different agriculture stuff. Yeah. So I even have thoughts of saving my farmer money. Yeah. Instead of employing so many helpers to level the field, to plant, all these people go there, they're hands-on. So for that season, maybe he doesn't need to employ part-timer to do, the earthwork and all that. And we even look for interesting, like we have the tiller, yeah, to flatten the soil. And then we found in China, they have very cute ones. Yeah, something for junior. So if you have 10 and they play like, like they are playing, but they are plowing the field for you, I think that's good. And they pay to be there to experience. Yeah. So after doing that, we may offer the very good ones. You want a job in the farm. Yeah. So it doesn't mean just purely farming, because it would include, like I said, my project includes from farm to finished goods, right? So the process could include factory experience, okay? Producing what? So they know a bit, logistic, marketing, all these are education. So they get to learn, so that if it's a Thai, they go back to Thailand, they got the full knowledge if they were to set up a company to do an agriculture, what is required. Okay. So that I think would be a better type of hands-on training than just sit down and say A, B, C, D, right? This one, they really go through the experience. And sometimes when we do it, who knows, it could be raining season or very strong wind. Then they get to see how the farmer have to rescue the crops and all those. Yeah. So they get all this experience as well. So yeah, that's just my thought. Yeah. Because I put a lot of effort into my agriculture, and now my agriculture is government funded. Okay, so the government pay us for the project. The land is native land. Yeah, the difficult part and the long delay and the financial strain is because of the long time in getting all the different certificates, the different permits. Yeah, so again, culture stuff. So these are all personal experience, but it can be shared with others, right? So then from Thai side, if we were to do it, then maybe there are unique things. Like, for example, I know in Thailand, if you own land and you don't use it, you leave it sitting there, now you're going to get tax. Yeah, started I think last year or the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people used to buy a lot of land, but they just wait, don't do anything. Now they worry. Yeah. So some start talking. So that's how I know. Oh, if we don't, we actually, the longer we leave it empty, we waste money. Yeah. So this is good, but there are things to be overcome also. Because if your land is a timber land, if you cut timber, would you get penalty for from the carbon credit people? Yeah. So how do you mitigate that? And what do you do? What are the important things? Like you said, you are in political, writing political, right? So I think when I mention all this, you would probably think tomorrow or Monday, I go and find out, how if I clear land in Thailand, right? What are the penalty or how can I circumvent this area? So that will become a very important topic for Thailand if you are joining us on this type of journey, right?
It means like your idea like education plus tourist resisting like in Asian to see the culture or the tradition of Malaysia or Thai, and in Thailand like the unique some every area difference is like some research like the durian in Thailand. I am the consult of the master degree. I say when you think about durian, you think about หมอนทองชะนีก้านยาว but I know in technical words in English, but in Thai it have three really famous. They export to China, but a local durian in Thailand, I think, change the way to bring some this to learn to taste the authentic and rare item of durian, like the local, I said, who request for GI, geographic indicator, and the rare item in Trat province. Trat province is the export durian ก้านยาวหมอนทองชะนี to China, but some they sell local durian. It now is well known. I like the example, like in Saraburi, that is tourists. They make some planting like some agriculture. It's unique and the fruit is different, but the customer doesn't know. Saraburi not far from Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is heritage. A lot of tourists around the world. But I said, why you just Ayutthaya and Saraburi not far from 60 kilometers. You can stay in Saraburi cheaper, and you can see the authentic wine in Saraburi. That is
Yeah. That's why Kun Man. Important is what I've mentioned. Do you think you're interested to be part of the team to do this thing together?
Yeah. Yes.
Because if yes, we need to schedule action plan. Yeah. And I told Dr. Sanat, I actually am working with few hundred students that our government has budget, yeah, for them, because these are what the government realize are having problem. Yeah, they are not university, they are not college. Yeah, it's something like an academy, but it's a government one. So they are trained, skills they have, but what they have, the highest is probably diploma. Okay, the diploma they have, they cannot use it to credit for any of the college or university documentation. And this group, they are a lot have issue about language also. They know Bahasa Malaysia, but probably very bad with English. So when they come out, the private sector is almost zero job for them. And if they go to government, there's so many people fighting for it. And those from the university and college will get it. So they are neither here nor there. Right? So I realized that if I can tap into this group, it's a ready group. If I can create something that enable them to have some form of work experience, so that either we can help them build a team that, you know, they can do a startup by themselves with the whole team after the trip, right?
Yeah.
So the trip can be agriculture, can be food, can be wellness, can be anything.
Yeah.
But we need a strong group in all the different countries. Or else, if it's only depend on me, it can, but it'll be slow. I'll be cooking one pot and then one pot. I cannot cook many dishes on the table. But if I have creative people in different countries can cook up, I just need a template. Everybody follow the template, how many days, what, you know, and then have a costing so that we know if we go in to tackle these few hundred students that will be graduating, yeah, then they can pick, they want to go Thailand for this package, or they want remain in Malaysia, or they want to go China, or if my Philippines and Vietnam ready, Philippines or Vietnam, right? So this is why I told Dr. Sanat, I need really, if they say they are keen to do, it's serious. Everybody is busy. But if you don't dedicate and treat this as when have time, then do, then I don't have time. Yeah, because if it's not prioritized, why should I prioritize to give those who don't prioritize projects? Yeah, so if you take it up, we need to schedule. First, I do the template. Then you look at it, you got questions. We exchange Q&A through that template. And then we can build it up.
Yeah.
That is easy. The second is easy for you to adopt is you are interested in that adoption of the 2-year degree, 1-year diploma. And we have another one called foundation. Foundation is for those who finish high school but haven't picked up whether they want to do technical arts or whatever. So there's a 6 months foundation. So those foundation classes is simple. It's just getting them to know what they're getting into. Okay. So that one is 6 months and is quite cheap. I think is less than 2,000. Okay. Then this is one of the course. The other is the 12 modules for the enterprise. Yeah. So that one normally is best if you've got marketing arm and it doesn't require a university or a college to do it, meaning you can rent NASDAQ, yeah, training place, and facilitate it through the training room there. They have all the equipment and all that, right? Just rent and then deliver the online course. If you are just one person, you have 20, you can do it on the online, yeah, and rent for that. If diploma is 1 year, yeah. If it's degree, it's 2 years. And then short courses also, you can rent, right? The short course could be 3 days, 5 days, you know, or even 1 day courses. So they have different modules. Right now is 12 modules. Yeah. So these are the options which I think makes it very flexible to collaborate. Yeah. Especially if we've got NASDA as a venue, that will help a lot. Because I spoke the last round when I went to Thailand, I spoke with Dr. Sanat that if we use it include the food as well, they prepare food for the refreshment for the students as well. So all in a package, which makes it very easy to adopt. Yeah.
Really, Professor Mann also he have been visit already at the convention center.
Yeah. Okay. So I know he definitely know about the place. Yeah. But I think everything starting is a bit more tough lah. So it depends because he's a lecturer in a U, but he is also a free soul, meaning, you know, other than his lecture hours, he can do it on his own. Yeah. And then he's also involved in agriculture. And I leave it to Professor Mann. Sorry, I keep calling you Kun Man.
Yeah. No problem. Just call me man or Kun man. Okay. But
So
you give me homework, I can decide. I think I imagine, I know that it because I talked last 2 years. I talked to the president of university. I need some student to study PhD. Minimum requirement for me, which one, which second, which third, which we need rich people, because rich people they succeed in life. But if we describe for success people by theory, Maslow theory, they have 4. First step, second step, and the last one. They don't want. They want to self esteem. So esteem that means rich people they use money. honestly, if you think of poor people or some, they have no money to pay. They don't want to pay. They have no money. It's difficult to handle. But for rich people, it's easy. You just make some that you using some in food, some just put the brand. I just come from Pisnuro. First one, they sell in the market, chilling in the market. Priceless, nothing. The farmer, they go chili and to sell in the market. They cannot sell. But the chili to sell in the market, in the supermarket, in the Tesco, Lotus, or some big C, 10 baht. But in the market, free. They cannot sell. They change the strategy. They send to supermarket. They sell organic. And they make like some clip to start how to grow chili and how to hack the chili, or like they call like the QR code to tracking from the first step to the last step. When the buyer or customer can look by QR code, they will know everything, the process on the first step to the last step. That it make the value of the product. So that's why I know some you have the student or some people that have the potential to pay to visit Thailand about agriculture. I can decide and they have many short course. It's like the Thai herb, Thai massage. It's really important. Thai massage, Pamahasipai now very popular, expanding to many.
Yeah. Professor Man,
Yeah.
we need to identify, because I know you sound like me. We go because we know many things, so we like to mix and make it colorful and interesting.
Yeah.
But you have to know why money is there to be paid for the course, or else your course is wrongly designed. You will not get it. Okay? Why I mention template? Because I know what are the courses offered to this group that is qualifying, coming out. So if you put Thai massage with AI, with this, with that, it's interesting, but you will not get the project, because their main idea is to give experience to the specific graduate, yeah, which is highest is diploma, the rest is certification. So you need to know what's the certification and what's the diploma. And people with this, what do they need in order to get a job or in order to start their own business? Okay, there's no other way. So it has to be tuned for that purpose. It cannot be tuned to what you like and what I like. We can do what you like and what I like, but we cannot get offer it for the project that I'm talking about. We can offer it generally. Yeah, that means we can go into either a university and tell them that this is experience for school holiday. They go and experience a variety of things. That we can. But you cannot get ready money, because this ready money is for a specific purpose, for specific group of people only.
I understood you mentioned. For example, Thai massage. The course is student must to learn 15 days. When they get experience, they can open a shop to get money. In Thailand,
I know, but I think you're still not getting what I'm trying to say. Is that this pool of students are from existing training institute, okay? They are government training institute. So all of them, when they sign up, they either sign up on the arts side, yeah, which could include cooking, bakery, whatever, or they could be on the wellness side, which would include, of course, massage, blah, 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 or they could be on mechanical side, meaning to be not an engineer, but mechanic, okay? And then some could be signing and study how to fix machineries, yeah? So we need to look at all what is the biggest group that is there. Then we do target and then we offer and say with this. So the ultimatum is, it's no point you offer, let's say the year that is graduating all mechanic, and you are offering a course, go to Thailand to learn massage, to learn, wellness and all that. It's not going to work. The institute will say, sounds interesting, very good, but not what we need.
Oh, if I say mechanic, but if I keen like the solar cell drone, my friend, he is the owner of the drone company. They will teach how to fix the drone, how to how to control the drone for agriculture, for everything to learn about drone.
So this is example I'm giving, yeah, Professor.
Yeah.
So I still need to have meeting to find out what's the big pool of the student. Then it's very good if even mechanic side, no problem for you, then we can do a lot more things. Yeah. And don't forget that if this hands-on, there has probably need to bring a teacher or whatever because of language problem, because it's going to be difficult if these students are poor in English and they don't even know Thai. So
Which language the mother tongue?
huh?
Mother tongue of student Malaysian?
Bahasa Malaysia.
Bahasa Malaysia. Bahasa. That means must have the interpreter come along with.
That's right. That's right. So this is where there's still a few things I need to find out. Yeah, it is there, but we need to refine everything and then we offer, or else we will be offering wrong things, and definitely the money is there, the project is there, but we cannot get it.
Yeah. I will find out. I will talk to my friend in Malaysia about Bahasa language. And to,
It's not something that can be learned overnight. It's just like Thai. Yeah. So it's a language.
Yeah.
It's like Japanese, Korean, Thai. Bahasa Malaysia is a language. Okay, so I need to find out, but I believe there could be some English mix, but mainly this group, they are not the rich student. That's why the money is budget, it's not their money. Okay, so this I think is interesting, and is something that I need to find someone in Thailand who's ready to go with me on this journey. And if I can find, then I will start the ball rolling. The reason why I didn't go into this ready pool is because there's no point if I talk and everybody's interested, but nobody's going to do anything about it. Then I'm going to waste my time. Yeah. So if you are interested, Professor, let's work on it.
I will try out to force to search information, and I will let you know via by Dr. Sanat. I will talk to Dr. Sanat about you mentioned tonight, and I will trans the target group, and you are your student, not good at English, but how to learn how the fund is from the government from Malaysia, and the money is the same the cost I do with Sri Lanka student. When I'm the dean of the graduate school in Southeast Asia University, I talk to the finance and I decide the cost and the days for 1 week for Sri Lanka student. Money are from the government as well.
I know,
Yeah.
but I know that they are not too happy with what they are getting. Meaning, a lot of people see got money, they just simply design the cost and then offer. But when the student come back, they just treat it that they went for a holiday.
Yeah. Yes.
There wasn't any value.
Yeah, that's right.
So at the end of the day, the training institute KPI is not met. Nobody gets a job, and student check, happy, good food, good fun, good. What do you learn? Almost nothing.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So I don't want that, because I want long term, meaning that if create projects that are so good that every year they want to give to my team to do it.
I will talk to find out the information. Just give me 1 week. I will decide for you as a person. And the cost to study. How long your students stay in Thailand? How many days?
I have no idea. It depends on your budget. How much will the cost of living in Thailand cost and all that? I need to know the budget.
Yeah.
Then I need to match it against the budget the government has.
Okay. I will.
And the most important is tell me, okay? If you say you will put it together without me telling you what are the courses, that's fine. But remember to silo it. That means if it is wellness, then you put everything that's related to wellness. Okay. If it is agriculture, put things that are with agriculture.
Yeah.
The ultimate goal is when a student go on this, it is to refresh them on what they have studied and experience outside the home country, or an experience in Malaysia but private sector driven, real life situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if there is ability for tie-on apprenticeship or potential offer to work for 3 months, 6 months, or whatever for experience, or the opportunity, probably even to get a job in Thailand itself. Yeah. So that itself would be strong KPIs. Because if not, they are redundant. They come back like gone for a holiday. Of course, a lot of people would just do that because all they want is make money from the training. Yeah. But for me, if I want to do only that, then I probably won't bother to pick this up, because previously I've done a lot like Singapore, all this I'm so proud of, that I've created job opportunities and help enterprises save costs and do many things because of the projects I do. So that is more meaningful. Of course, make money must make, but we must think of a way to add on value. Yeah. And I think if we can add on value, second round, we can request for even money for placement of job. Yeah. So we can test not all, but out of say 100 students sent for different course, every course got 1 or 2 get the chance to get like first prize, you know, in the sense that get 3 months apprenticeship or able to work. Yeah. Whether you can do that with Thai government, I'm not sure. Yeah. But in Malaysia, I will have to turn here, turn there, look for human resource ministry to come up with certain offering. Like before, when I was in Microsoft, we did and together with MDEC, we did a technopreneur program. Yeah, we trained Microsoft courses. After the training, the government paid for the full training, which was about 7,008 ringgit, which is 78,000 baht then. And then after that, and also the government gave 5,000 baht every month for the 3 months that they're doing training allowance to the student. And then they take the exam, which was another 10 or 1,000 baht or more. Yeah. And then 3 months, the government find them a company where they go and work there. And the company has to give them that 5,000 to 10,000 allowance every month for the 3 months. So after that, it's up to the company to keep them as their staff, or they have to let them go. Okay. So I've done that program in Malaysia the year that 1 year before I left Microsoft. Yeah. So, but was good was because Human Resource Development Corporation supported the idea. So they came up with a budget from the ministry. Yeah. So I think some of this, since you are in geopolitical, maybe you can request, or you know there are certain funds, whatever. Yeah. So if there are, that would be good. This is to create, but the tough part is if it is student from Malaysia. But you can offer this program in Thailand also, because like Malaysia, we can get the budget because we are Malaysian company. Yeah. So if you come and propose from Thailand, you will never get in. So every country is the same. So you have to look at it how to navigate this area. Yeah. So, yep.
Yeah. Like just today, like we talk about the fundamentals of the basic, and then we try also to make and design just 1 week, 2 weeks. I will send to you Microsoft and doctors like before. I will explain to him.
Yeah. I will summarize what we talked today.
Yeah.
So that you can focus on those that you can easily check and do, which is your university want to adopt that program or not. Yeah. And then do you want to do sideline with the program or not?
Yeah.
And then of course the interesting one that you and I are talking is because it is something there's a ready market from Malaysia side, but whether we can get the project or not.
Cindy, is for the one thing that you mentioned, what the like a university from UK, what the name or something you will to give the name?
Roehampton.
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 They open the
Okay.
as well.
Huh?
I saw they have that they said the franchise to open in the Zurich as well, like the Sheffield University, Sheffield Rotten.
Yeah. So this university is
Roehampton.
well known also
Yeah.
globally. Yeah. So it's not like, a non-law class university. Yeah. So that's the course that I mentioned about. Of course, they also have another Spanish university that is also in the group, but to keep it more open, I think people prefer UK university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I saw Salford University, Wickham, and Sheffield University. Sheffield University, 3 of the whole 24 university in
Yeah.
the Zurich.
Yep.
Roehampton in London, in Roehampton in
UK.
Yeah. The full name, University of Roehampton, London.
Yeah.
Okay, that is maybe I will make the WhatsApp group for you send everything.
Yeah.
Professor, you have a WhatsApp. I will to add you and to I will arrange for the group and we will try our the best to join and many projects.
Yeah.
Together. Yeah.
Because now I have got it, but I will ask Dr. Snack and ask Cindy.
And one thing, Professor Cindy, can you keep a little bit more about, because now Cindy normally she can speak Mandarin, Chinese, so that she often go to China, and now she has the relationship with Cindy. Can you tell Professor about for your project for the health, for the medical?
Okay, for
The
the
name
wellness,
company, yeah.
the wellness, the AI equipment, the Sinopharm,
Yeah.
Traditional Chinese medicine chairman, is also my partner, and shareholder of this company that produces all this AI equipment.
Sinopharm is for the big group company. Do many the product.
Sinopharm itself is not possible to be anybody's partner because Sinopharm is China government.
They create the
Okay.
COVID vaccine.
Yeah, that's right. COVID vaccine. Yeah, it's
Right.
very
Yeah.
big company, Professor. But
Right.
Cindy,
And
she had a friend is the CEO of one of the the company in the group. Yeah.
I see. Sinopharm, that's they got a profit, a lot profit in Thai government.
they get a lot of profit around the world. They
Yeah,
are very big.
return money to
We just the Sinopharm traditional Chinese medicine, the chairman together with me and another partner in Oman who's a Chinese but working in Oman. We three of us we make a new drug in Nepal. You probably hear of it. It's a diabetic drug called semaglutide. So we have successfully launched it last year. We manufacture already. Yeah. So will
And
be
Professor is Cindy now. She has like a exclusive or authorized for distribute AI medical equipment in Asian country, not only in Malaysia, in Asian country. Also now she have like the showroom or some showing the medical equipment. If you have a time, maybe we'll go to KL, go to Malaysia to see equipment because you are planning to set up like a wellness in Pattaya.
Yes.
Pattaya is more the tourist. Yeah.
Yes, because now
And the good news is, Dr. Sanat, I haven't told you, but we got an inquiry for 20 units of our equipment. Yeah,
Wow,
it's
really?
a very good AI equipment, and I actually spoke about it, but didn't have a unit, although I did bring a few people to the factory, but unfortunately, the wrong group that came, they are not focused. But I brought one unit in during last year, end of the year exhibition, and that unit has got people interested. So at least I have a unit for people to try. So now, just this week, we got next week for us to have a meeting in Malaysia. There is a spa opening, and they need 20 units of the equipment. I can send you, or Dr. Sanat can send you some of the write-up about the type of equipment we have. Yeah. Dr. Sanat, you still have them, right? The equipment.
Maybe you will send again after I set the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think today is a good day for we have discussed in many the area, and we can talk more in the detail, and we have the homework to thinking, especially for professor. Also, he know is many person. Also now he is the president of Thai Green. What the name?
Green
Professor by Green Association or something?
yes, Green Earth Association.
Yeah, he is the president of Thai Green Earth Association in Thailand.
Okay.
วันทีวัน
This brings me to one last point. You know, my plantation is a jungle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when I clear the jungle, I got a lot of timber waste. I'm looking for a partner and investor who can turn the timber waste to biogas or to
Biomass.
green energy pellet.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor, Professor, you have any businesses that are keen to invest in Malaysia to set up factory to process the pellet, which Japan, China, Korea all want to buy. And also, I think to do pellet is not that expensive, but because we have too many things invested, because we started the animal feed factory, and we also have the plantation, and now we want to find someone to process the wood and all the twigs, leaves, dry that we chop down. Yeah. So you can get carbon credit. You can get, if you do it into biomass or biochar, or into green pellet, or into biogas. So, but all these need people with knowledge. I think the most expensive equipment is to do biogas, to do bio pellet. The green pellet is cheap. Then bio charcoal is not that expensive either.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
that is
that's it. Since you have your members, maybe your members will be keen. Actually, tomorrow a Chinese group is here. They call for a meeting. So I'm going to share with them this opportunity and see, because we already have about 1,000 tons of cut down timber waste that we want to quickly have people to process, or else it's occupying the land and we need to start planting more already. Okay.
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 Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Yeah, thank you. And I will talk to Dr. Snat on 20, or maybe we can call a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good night, Dr. Snat.
Good night. Good night. Bye.
ครับอาจารย์นิดนึงโอเคซินดี้you have for the group maybe อาจารย์เดี๋ยวเบอร์โทรเป็น WhatsApp ด้วยป่ะ
0999ครับ695559ครับ
เดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงเอ่อศูนย์อะไรนะอาจารย์
09 3ตัวครับ999
อ่า
69
69
5559ครับ53ตัวแล้วก็9ครับ
รวมตัวอ่าจุบผมย่อเป็นโปรเฟสเซอร์แมนแล้วกันนะอาจารย์
ครับ
จะได้จำง่ายๆหน่อย โอเค
ครับ
จากวรภูมิ
ครับ
อาจารย์ฟังแล้วเป็นยังไงบ้างฮะอาจารย์
คือไอ้คุยกับท่านท่านท่านรองโดยตรงครับเขาทำดีไซน์เนี่ยก็คือเขาจะเอานักศึกษาเข้ามาทำคือผม
ครับ
คิดคอร์สนี้นะครับที่เอาหลักสูตรมาเรียน6 เดือนเหมือนหลักสูตรระยะสั้นมา3 เดือน4 เดือนผมไปนั่งดีไซน์ ทำให้กับศรีลังกาครับสุด
ครับ
ท้ายราคามันไปไม่ได้ครับแล้ว
อืม
สิ่งที่คุณซินดี้เขาพูดอะมันเป็นสิ่งที่ดีมากเลย แต่ก็เหมือนกับบ้านเรานะที่ท่านรองรู้ว่าจัดอบรมสัมมนาอะไรพวกนี้ไอ้วิชาการมากเอาให้เรียนรู้มีส่วนน้อยครับ
อื
ไอ้คนที่
ม
มันจะมาถ้ามาทุนตัวเองน่ะมาแต่ถ้าออกทุนเองนะไม่มายาก
อืม
ซึ่งมันยากในตัวมันเองด้วยยิ่งแบบสุดเอาไปเกษตรกรรมเอาไปใช้ดูบ้านเราทำธุรกิจได้มันจะต้องเป็นพิเศษไม่ใช่คันเจอร์เขาต้องไปเรียนตั้งแต่ต้นน้ำยันปลายน้ำแล้วคนที่จะมีถ้าเขาไม่สนใจเขาก็ไม่มามันเหมือนหลักสูตรตัวหนึ่งที่มหาลัยเกษตรศาสตร์ที่ก็ทำคือหลักสูตรพลเมืองอาวุโสเก็บ150,000นะครับเอาคนรวยมาอบรมเรียนออนไลน์แล้วก็ไปต่างประเทศ3 วันไปญี่ปุ่นบ้างไป ถ้าไปญี่ปุ่นไม่รู้กี่หมื่นแต่ถ้าไปเยอรมัน180,000เอาโอเคไปเยอรมัน4-5 วันกลับมาได้ใบเซอร์ติฟิเคตอันนี้เขาทำอะไรไม่ได้แต่อันนี้หลักสูตรที่ผมฟังคุณซูดี้เมื่อเขาจบจากที่นี่ไปก็ได้ใบเซอร์ในดิโพลมาเรียน2 ปีเข้าไปต่อยอดได้ก็คือหลักสูตรหมายว่าคุณได้เครดิตตรงนี้คุณเรียนต่อปริญญาตรีที่ไหนก็ได้เขารับเมืองไทยเขาก็รับเหมือนกัน
อืม
แต่ทีนี้ไอ้คนที่มาพูดภาษาอังกฤษไม่ได้ใช้ภาษาบาซาแลงเกจมันยากอยู่
อืม
1ต้องมีล่ามอยู่ด้วย
อ๋อผมมีวอทแอปของอาจารย์อยู่นี่
ก็ใช่ครับ
เป็นรูปผู้ชาย
อ่า
หล่อๆมีแว่น2 อันนะแว่นบนหน้าผากก็ปล่าไม่แน่ใจ
เดี๋ยวนะผมว่าไม่เออเดี๋ยวนะผมดูเลย
เนี่ยไอ้993 ตัวแล้วก็69555559เนี่ย
ครับ
ใช่ไหม
น่าจะ
ไม่ใช่รูปอาจารย์จริงอาจารย์เดี๋ยวนะผมดู
ไม่นะ
ที่นั่นนะ
เดี๋ยวนะเดี๋ยวนะผมลองดูกับตัวเอง
คือเดี๋ยวผมเดี๋ยวเดี๋ยวผมทักอาจารย์ไปก็ได้ดูซิว่าใช่ไหม เนี่ย
มาแล้วครับ
ใช่ป่ะอาจารย์
ใช่ใช่
ไม่แน่ใจ
ใช่ครับ6868466213223ครับ
อืม
ใช่ไหมฮะ
ใช่อาจารย์ยังไม่ได้ทักผมกลับมาเลยนะ
เดี๋ยวผมเซฟก่อนครับ
อ่า
ไปแล้วมั้ย
อืมมาแล้วโอเค
ครับ
ใช่เดี๋ยวผมสร้างวอทแอปผมให้
ครับ
เอ่อนิวกรุ๊ปซินดี้ตั้งชื่อกลุ่มว่าอะไรดีเนาะเอ่ออาจารย์ตั้งชื่อกลุ่มว่าอะไรดี